Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be talking about a company named Sweet Baby Inc. Now, Sweet Baby Inc. may not be the newest name to you, as I'm a little late to the party and I apologize. I have some personal things going on. I got a lot of stuff going on, but trust me, subscribe to stick around. I've got plenty more I'm working on. I'm trying to get back on one day, one video, every single day. And we're going to see how that plays out. Now, Sweet Baby Inc. probably isn't known by everyone, and it probably hasn't been known by everyone for a long time. For me, I've known about it for quite a while, and it came up more on my radar into a questionable light from a content creator by the name of Griffin Gaming. Now, I'm going to tag him specifically in the description because honestly, I would never have followed this company, what they do. And for quite a long time, I've been seeing them push their way mostly towards Sony games, and I've seen a lot of rewrites in games where I was like, this just is an unnecessary interjection, it ruins insert character, or this was unnecessary, this character didn't need to be rewritten, it seems flatter than it seems half baked, it seems half done just for the sake of inserting whatever message they were doing. And it's no longer a conspiracy theory, it's more literal. We're seeing it play out in most modern games now, and even to the point where a group on Steam is formed. It's more of a boycotting situation, like, hey, if you do not like this company and their practices, which as a consumer it is entirely up to you to make that decision. If you don't want to support something like that, that's up to you, man. You should know about it. Now, it's also important to note that this, I guess, culmination of a list on Steam where all these games are tagged with having been worked with Sweet Baby Inc. and you don't want to support it, of course, if you don't like it, or if you're completely opposite and you're like, I only want to support this company, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me because I'm about to get into that. You get that option. You can see it. Now, this is publicly accessible information. These are public records. Now, if you weren't able to, they wouldn't be getting much recognition at all. They wouldn't be getting any work because their names are on nothing. That makes the most sense to me at the very least. Now, the word woke is, in my opinion, way too fucking used and way too, thrown around. It's kind of lost all its meaning, but it's really boiled down to this point where everything is just half-assed for the sake of getting inclusivity in there. And like I said before, a lot of people were just getting a bad taste in their mouth, and then they're just expected to like it for the sake of being inclusive or being politically correct. And to a degree, I get where where the message is trying to come from. It's trying to come from a good place, but the people delivering it are doing a shit job, and they're also horrible fucking people. So back to this Steam list, you can see that it was made by this Brazilian guy, and you can join it right now. It's still up. And you essentially get the option to see if you want to support that game, if you want to, you're a consumer, you can do whatever you want. This is publicly accessible knowledge. Well, Sweet Baby Inc. saw this, and they flipped their fucking shit. They did not take well to this. And, like I said before, the employees are kind of pieces of shit who tend to be racists and just, deflect claims of being racist by holding up this shield of we're for the people and for inclusivity and holier than thou bullshit. Now, this group came up on the radar. They get pissed, and a man by the name of Chris Kendrick specifically was pretty upset, and he was saying shit like, hey, report the fuck out of this group. We need to get rid of these guys, and I hope this guy likes his fuck, like the Brazilian guy, like I said, leading the group, and was like, hey, we're taking all of this information, make it into a list so you can make your decisions. And he was like, we gotta get rid of this fucking, we can't be doing this shit. Report the fuck out of this guy. We gotta get this group taken down. Now, as a business mind person, as a business oriented mind, I would look at this and go, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and taint my company's name by saying stupid shit, right? I'm not gonna lose my job. Wherever this guy's position is, whether it's higher up or lower up, it makes no sense for him to stick his neck out for this company. And it makes no sense for him to want to make his company look like shit, because It's a consumer's choice. You're selling to the consumer. That's the whole purpose of this, right? You're a company. You're there to make money. You're not there to like morally grandstand. You're there to make money. That's what your job is. It's your basic job description. It's not to tell everyone what they can and can't do. You're not the police. You're not their parents. You can't tell them what to do. You can't get pissed off when they don't like something because that's what the consumer wants. If they don't want it, they won't pay for it, right? Makes sense to me. Now, games journalists did exactly what they do best, and they jumped in front of a moving train and shot themselves in the foot simultaneously with this one. One in particular that really caught my eye and that really rubbed me the wrong way. She later complained she was getting death threats. Here's the Twitter banner, by the way, for Alyssa. Hi, you can't be racist against white people. Thanks for tuning in. Womp womp, bigot. I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna sit here and try to tell everyone else that they're bad, and we're leaving out details on what's actually happening. And then you have stupid tweets like this trying to paint herself as like a hero or like a 007 agent or some shit. I spoke to the team at Sweet Baby Inc. and infiltrated the Discord group, rallying against them to try and paint a clear picture of what the fuck is going on. That's the dumbest shit I've ever read in my life. That is, hands down, the dumbest shit I've ever read in my life. And there's also things like this that she retweets. Something I just want to point out quickly, as suggested by the name, GameDeveloper.com is an industry trade publication reporting on issues relevant to the people in the industry as opposed to the fans. Makes the replies to this tweet all the more confounding. And then Game Developer saying, why are Valve and Discord permitting harassment against Sweet Baby Inc.? I'm gonna tell you real quick why, and you know, it's not an obvious answer clearly to these people, because they permit anything and anything to go on. They're users. Users can do whatever they want. That's like saying, like, hey, why is Facebook allowing people to dislike Joe Biden? Why are they doing that? Why would they want to do that? What? That's so weird. That's so weird. They're having a difference in opinion than me? What the fuck? What? It's weird phrasing. Now, is it predatory phrasing? Most likely, yes. And are the people in the replies of some of these tweets saying very stupid things? Also, yes. Now, let's get into how Melissa McCartney really stirred the pot. Now, she decided to jump into that Discord server, supposedly, to gather information, and incited the idea of doxing and that it was okay to publish these people's names, and seemed upset at the idea that no one else had their name publicly available along with their image and all other socials tagged. You jumped into a Discord server full of a bunch of people who play fucking video games when they get home from work. What the fuck? They're not running a business, dumbass. What did you think was gonna happen? Did you really believe that you were gonna be able to get some of these people's names and put them on blast? Why would you do that? Why? Because they disagreed with you and they're gathering public information and oh no, they don't like the corporation. The $1 million what the fuck? Why is the $1 million corporation getting so much heat? Probably because they have a long history of trying to coerce their way and maybe even blackmailing their way. That infamous CD Projekt Red tweet where they were like, hey, I heard you guys got some issues with representation over there. We can fix that. I really hope nothing bad happens to your great company. Yeah, why? Those are the fucking people we're defending here. Are you serious? Are you fucking for real? On God? Just like that? You don't believe me on the whole Sweet Baby Inc. tries to socially strong arm their way into getting anything they want. And they act like basically fucking children instead of actually advocating for issues that they really do feel are an issue and need to be fixed. Here's the co-founder at a conference just admitting to doing that shit.
If you're a creative working in AAA, which I did for many, many years, put this stuff up to your higher-ups. And if they don't see the value in what you're asking for when you ask for consultants, when you ask for research, go have a coffee with your marketing team and just terrify them with the possibility of what's going to happen if they don't give you what you want.
Yeah, nothing says we're the good guys like comply with us or face the consequences. Not at all. If you think differently about that clip, there might be something wrong with you, because how the fuck would you ever do that in good faith? And if you believe you could do that in good faith, which I could, to a degree, I could understand, if you were actually going up against a fucking super evil cartoon uh, villain corporation or some shit that doesn't exist, because this is real life. Good for you, I guess. I don't fucking know. Anyway, this has been me talking about Sweet Baby Inc. I got plenty of other videos coming out. Subscribe, stick around. I'm trying to get a video out every single day. Like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it. Comment, let me know what you want to see in terms of content, gameplay, whatever. If you guys want to come hang out and play Helldivers, I've been very busy myself, but there's plenty of other people in that server that I have linked below. And no, you don't need your actual fucking name and picture, because you're not a reporter. See ya.